Let's look at solving this inequality. But before that, please pause the video and work it out. Alright, what did you get for the range of values of x that satisfy this inequality? Let's work through it. Remember now, you cannot just multiply by both sides by x plus 18 as you would do it with an equation, right? Because you don't know whether x plus 18 is positive or negative. And it will make a difference, because if it is positive and you multiply, then you keep the greater than or equal to. If it is negative and you multiply, you have to change the greater than or equal to a less than or equal to. And you don't know which is which. So what you're going to have to do now, subtract 4 from both sides and fix it up so that you have some expression in x divided by some expression in x greater than or equal to 0. And the fact that they're greater than or equal to 0, this division is greater than or equal to 0, means that either the top is positive and the bottom is also positive, making the answer positive, or the top is negative and the bottom negative, making the answer positive. We're going to consider what happens here with this. Subtract 4 from both sides. You have x minus 11 divided by x plus 18 minus 4 is greater than or equal to 0. Alright? We have a division and a minus. Basically, it's two fractions subtracted. We don't want that. We want one fraction greater than or equal to 0. So let's combine them. So remember, two fractions here. One of the fraction is x minus 11 divided by x plus 18. The other fraction is 4 divided by 1. We want one fraction. You have to remember how you add and subtract fractions now. The LCM of x plus 18 and 1 is x plus 18. Are you going to say x plus 18 into x plus 18 is 1 time. 1 time x minus 11 is x minus 11. Alright, minus 1 into x plus 18 is x plus 18 times. X plus 18 times 4 is 4 times x plus 18. And all of that is greater than or equal to 0. Alright? Fraction. So x minus 11, negative 4 by x is minus 4x. Negative 4 by 18 is minus, what's this now? 4a is 32, bring 2, carry 3, 4, 1, 4, 5, 6, 7. 72 over x plus 18 is greater than or equal to 0. Alright? So x minus 4x, that's negative 3x. Negative 72 minus 11, that's going to be what? Negative 113,718. Negative 83 over x plus 18 is greater than or equal to 0. Alright, so that's what we have there. Now the fact that we have this division, or what we could do, it look a bit awkward to have this negative 3x minus 83. If we multiply both sides by negative 1, we'd have to turn around the sign, but it would look a little cleaner. So let's multiply both sides by negative 1. When we multiply both sides by negative 1, remember it's like negative 1 over positive 1. So the top will change, the numerator, if we multiply by negative 1 over positive 1. Right? So we have 3x plus 83 over x plus 18 is less than or equal to 0. Alright, look a bit less confusing now. Now the fact that you have this being less than or equal to 0 means the top is positive and the bottom is negative. Now we could do that. I want you to pause the video and work that out. But that's not what we're going to do now. Alright. What we're going to do is go back up here and just work with this as it is. Because I had promised you that we're going to work with a positive. It's positive over positive or negative over negative. Let's look how this works out. If this is so, then we're going to let both of them positive. So negative 3x minus 83 is a positive, which means it's greater than or equal to 0. And x plus 18 is also a positive, it's greater than 0. I'm not allowed to put an equal to there because ax plus 18 cannot be 0. We cannot be dividing by 0, right? We cannot have 0 here. So if this is so, then negative 3x would be greater than or equal to 83. And x would be greater than negative 18, right? If we divide both sides by negative 3, we have x is less than or equal to 83 over 3. What is 83 divided by 3? What you'd have is 83 over 3 equal 27 points, call it 0.7. 27.7. We round it off. And x is greater than negative 18. Now let both of them be negative and see what happens. So we say let negative 3x minus 83 be less than or equal to 0 and x plus 18 be less than 0. This would mean negative 3x is less than or equal to 83 and therefore x will be greater than or equal to 20 negative. Let me put a little space here. Space it out a bit. So x would be greater than or equal to negative 27.7. See that? Divided by negative 3. And so had to turn the sign around. And this is saying x would be less than negative 18. Alright. Now, let's use a number line and see exactly what is going on here. So we have, let's put our 0 here. We have our negative 18 here. Our negative 27 is here. We see a positive 27 here too. So our positive 27 is here. We see 27, well, 27.7. Let's put that 0.7. So what we see here is negative 27, right? So negative 18, negative 18, 27. Alright, this is saying x can be less than or equal to negative 27.7, so x can go this way, and greater than negative 18, but it would leave a gap here, right? It would leave us a gap here. This wouldn't work. These values here wouldn't work. Now let's see what this is saying. is x is greater than negative 27 and less than or equal to negative 18. So here we're going to test these values, but let's look over what we did just to make sure we didn't make any mistake. So x minus 11 over x plus 18 is greater than or equal to 4. Subtract 4 from both sides and we have this. X plus 18 is the denominator. X plus 18 into x plus 18 goes one time x minus 11 is x minus 11 minus 1 into x plus 18 is x plus 18 times. We have 4 times x plus 18 is greater than or equal to 0. Alright. Now, x minus 11 minus 4x minus 72. Right? Yeah. Minus 72 over x plus 18 is greater than or equal to 0. So what we have therefore, x minus 4x is negative 3x. Negative 11 minus 72 is negative 83 over x plus 18 is greater than or equal to 0. Alright. Now negative 3x minus 83 greater than 0, and x plus 18 is also greater than 0. So we have negative 3x is greater than or equal to 83 divide, switch around the sign. Oh, there was a mistake, you know. I was suspecting it. 83 divided by negative 3x is a negative 27. So there really is no positive 27 there. But anyway, this is saying less than negative 27 and greater than negative 18. And it can also be, now in this case, negative 3x minus 83 is less than or equal to 0. We add 83 to both sides, we have this. When we divide, we get greater than or equal to negative 27. And it's also less than negative 18. So, the original inequality said x minus 11 over x plus 18 is greater than or equal to 4. So x minus 11 over x, what is it? Plus 18 is greater than or equal to 4. Now, let's try these out with our calculator, because it seems so far as if both situations would work. All the numbers would work as long as we have them in the right combination, where x here, no, what am I saying? Both combination would not work. X must be between negative 27 and negative 18 for it to work. Alright? So let me do some erasing here. So here, these should not work, but between here should work. Let's see what happens when we use our calculator. Alright, let's try. So we have negative 27.7. Let's try negative 28 and see what will happen. So negative 28 minus 11 close bracket divided by open bracket, negative 28 plus 18 close bracket, enter. See, 3.9 is certainly not greater than 4. So outside here though would not work. To the left of negative 27.7, anything less than negative 27.7 should not work. Alright? Remember, the first combination was saying that we have it less than negative 27.7 and greater than 18. There's no number that is less than negative 27.7 and at the same time it is greater than negative 18. Can't work. So it should not work with number greater than negative 18. Let's try negative 17 and see what happens. So negative 17 minus 11 divided by negative 17 plus 18. Negative 28 is certainly not greater than 4, it's more than 4. Now, let's go here and go a little bit above negative 27 or below, well, above here, above negative 27.7. Let's try negative 28 and see what would happen. So that should work. Alright? No. Negative 27. My. I want a number that is greater than negative 27.7. Alright. Let's try negative 27.8 then. Negative 27. Negative 27.6 I should say. Not 8. Negative 27.6. I want to go higher than negative 27.7. So it would be negative 27.6 minus 27.6. What would happen here? We have greater than 4. So that works. Now let's try a number that is less than 18. Than negative 18. Let's try negative 18.1 and see what would happen. Negative 18.1. Negative 18.1. Let's see. 291 is more than 14. Alright. We could try any number between negative 27 and negative 27.7 and negative 18, and any number you try between those, it should work. Alright? If we try negative 25, negative 25, see, it's greater than 4. Right? Negative 20, negative 20, is greater than 4. Right? Whatever number that's between them. Negative 26, negative 26, greater than 4. So we see that the final answer to this is x must be greater than or equal to negative 27.7, and at the same time x must be less than negative 18. And we tested it and saw that is so. In exam you wouldn't really have time to sit down and test it. You'd have to just work it out, but we tested it to make sure and improve our understanding of what's really going on here, right? And to make sure that our answer is correct.